I'm about to grab it. I'm about to grab my coffee. Oh, it's, mm, she just fall. Put my glasses on. Booyah! Here I go. Booyah, booyah, booyah. I bought my little brunch thing. It is so, it got so much stuff on it. I've been cleaning it all. This is all my hair. I've been keeping it together. I've been keeping it. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Jefferson. Ashley. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Ashley. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, good morning. It is right. Look at this. Look at this. Mm-mm-mm. I've been up since about 5:30. Got up this morning. Took my food out. Because, I got, today is Sunday. Today's definitely going to be a light day. Because guess what? The game come on at 1 o'clock. I probably won't. I'm going to watch a little bit here, go home, watch the rest, and finish up cooking and doing homework at home. Because I got homework to do. I only did one homework. I was all over the place. I was at my sister's house on yesterday. Had a good time at my sister's house. Me, my brother, and her kids. We had a really good time at her house yesterday. It was good. You on your way to church. Actually, when I get off, I'm doing church online. Then I'm gonna go in the house and cook because I'm making my brother some spare ribs, some spare Stevenson. I'm making spare ribs, cabbage, spare ribs, cabbage, macaroni cheese, boxed macaroni cheese, and I'm making um sweet potatoes, but I'm making the crunch sweet potatoes. Y'all, I realized I had to bring a knife, give them my knife from my house. I gotta, it's still a lot of stuff I need to do up in there. I'm just doing a little bit at a time. But when I went to go look at the apartments yesterday, while my brother remember, he was like, well, maybe we can go see our brothers while we up here, man. I died laughing. And he just started talking about memories and stuff. I said, no, he don't live over here no more, but you want to go see him? He said, yeah, he ain't been to see me in a while. Like that, right? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna call him up. I don't really talk to my brother like that. And it don't have nothing to do. We not mad at each other or nothing like that. He goes off and do crazy stuff, and I don't be having time for it. And he don't like kids. He don't like kids. When I say he don't like kids, he don't like kids, y'all. So like it's like he like my son, and me and him used to always have arguments because he used to always get Tyreek stuff, and would never get Jackson. I used to tell him, if you get Tyreek and Jackson together, you got to get both. I don't like him. How you not gonna like him? That's your nephew. He was like, this your son, so I like him. So he used to always tell me he liked my son because that was my son. He didn't like Tanya's son because that was Tanya's son, and he didn't like Tanya. He just didn't like her kids. And I used to always tell him, me and him used to get into it all the time. And I had to stop completely being around him. Like I would go out with him once in a while, hey Taylor, but I wouldn't hang out with him because I was like, them my nephews. I love my nephews. I'm not even gonna lie. They get on my nerves and I fuss and argue with them, but I love all my nephews. My brother's son, my sister's son. I love my nephews. Point blank. And I used to always just tell him, we used to get into it all the time. And he would get Tyree something and he didn't give it to Jackson. I would make Tyree split. I'd be like, you gotta split it. And he would say, okay. It's a little thundering out here too, y'all. Just a little thunder. I'm sitting in the car. I went in there, gave Miss Madison, gave him a piece of toast. He said, you could give me a piece of toast, dollar this or that. I said, look, I'm not getting here at no 6:30 to fix you no breakfast and then give you your medicine. You got to take your medicine first so you can eat a piece of toast. He took like 2 bites, took the medicine, went back to sleep. Oh, so yeah, that was that. I had fun at my sister's house yesterday. Yeah, I'm not tired. It's just because it's raining. It's raining. And I'm like, I hope it's slow at time I get out the car. Because I'm trying to be on this line at least 40 minutes. And I'm going to go in here I'm going to put the breakfast, I'm going to put the dinner on real quick. I'm going to put the dinner on, go upstairs, grab 2 loads of clothes, and while the dinner's in there cooking, I'm going to put the clothes in the wash machine and wash them. My brother do not wash, but he wash all his white and dark together. And I tell him his white is not white because you wash them together. Then you wash your white. When you wash it, you wash it. I don't know if you wash it on cold or whatever, but it's fading off. So I told him I'm going to get his whites together. So I'm going to try to get the whites together. So I'm going to put all the whites together and all the dark. He don't have a lot. So I'm going to put it on a little load. But I just want to get that together and out the way so when I come tomorrow, I don't have to worry about that particular thing. I think Wednesday, me and him going to the grocery store. We're going to the grocery store to get him some more groceries Wednesday. On Friday is my birthday. Friday is why don't you speak to me? I have been watching you for Stevens. I did speak to you. I said hi. You didn't hear me say hi. When you first came in, I said, hey, don't think I said good morning to you. You must didn't hear me. I spoke to you, honey. I spoke to you. Maybe you didn't hear me, but I did say good morning. I said good morning. Maybe you didn't hear me. I did say good morning. Go back and watch the video. I said good morning. I didn't skip over you. I'm sorry if you felt like I did. I'm truly sorry. I'm truly sorry. I really am, but I spoke. She like, don't leave me out. I ain't gonna leave you out, baby girl. She said she addressed you by your last name. Cause I was moving too fast, and I addressed you by your. I'm sorry. I don't want nobody to feel left out. Sorry. Oh, y'all look. I'm gonna tell y'all. Okay, yesterday, I know I'm all over the place. Y'all know how y'all girl is. I'm all over the place. I'm telling y'all about what I'm gonna do over there. Hey Franklin, I'm gonna tell you how I'm doing over there. But listen to this. Yesterday I went down to Minnesota. If you know DC, Minnesota Avenue is not the place you want to be. It's not the place you want to be for anything, because they always pop off down on Minnesota Avenue. Why I had to go on Minnesota Avenue for McDonald's? I get in if I go to Minnesota, I'm in the car. I used to get gas from Danny, but it ain't got worse over the years. So I had been stopped getting gas or anything on Minnesota, going to the Shell, going to the Citco next to it. I had been stopped going because they'll rob you in broad daylight. And I used to go in with police officers out there. But I had been stopped going there. Okay. Yesterday I had to go to McDonald's. Went into McDonald's. They said drive-thru was closed because they said that it wasn't printing out. So I got out, I backed up, and everybody kept coming behind me, and I was like, McDonald's line closed, McDonald's line. Because I get out, go inside the McDonald's. It's this man right there with his truck giving away watermelons. I got a watermelon in my car. Why everybody in McDonald's was getting watermelons? Wasn't nothing wrong with the drive-thru. Wasn't nothing wrong with it. Was not a worker in there. When I walked up and the dude said, you want a watermelon? I said, no, sir, I do now. I want to go get get the food. When I went in there, wasn't a person. It was a line standing out there. And they said, all the workers out there getting watermelon. I said, then the workers, and I said, they are. The workers was out there getting watermelon, had everybody inside the store. I mean, it was not a peep. Everybody was out there getting watermelons, taking it to their cars. And the man had a whole van full. He was like, you can get 2, 3. He had a big ones, little ones, small ones. I got 2 small ones. Take a mine right here. I actually got one for my brother. So I told him, I said, I'm gonna give him one because Tutu love watermelons. I'm gonna give him one. They had this size, they had a bigger, had them long, they had them real, they had them like this. They had them big, they had them medium, he had all types. But when I say he had a 12, I don't know if it was a 12 or 16 passenger van filled up with watermelon, he was like, y'all could take as many as y'all want before I go in this other area. He said he was going somewhere else to give them away. But he said, y'all, we're going to try to save them some because I want everybody to get some. But he was like, take some for your friends, take some for your neighbors and everything. Hey, Linda. And I was like, okay. So this is Tutu, and I had me one back there. Tutu love watermelon. So I'm going to cut this up this morning, and I'm going to add some of this breakfast. He asked me to make him some pancakes. So I'm going to make pancakes, bacon, and give him watermelon. He's not having eggs today. He's going to be upset. He's not having eggs. He's getting this. And Yeah, he's getting watermelon today. So we're gonna have watermelon. And they was giving away. But when I say I didn't get my food, I think I waited about 40 minutes. So everybody got there. So when I say it took a minute, because they was going back and forth to the car. One girl dropped her watermelon and then she had a real big one, knowing she couldn't carry it, fell. So the manager was out there too, smoking a cigarette. I ain't even gonna lie, she was smoking a blunt. I said, that's weed. That's weed. You know, you can smell weed. You can smell it. And I'm looking, and I see the brown. Oh, she's smoking a blunt. Kind of find out she was the manager. This is how ghetto. This is how ghetto it is. She was the manager. She come in and said, "Oh, y'all got my line. Oh, Dizzy, y'all got my line. Hold on. Let me go. Start." She started giving people drinks. I thought they was free drinks because she started giving the drinks before I even ordered. And I said, "Ma'am, I didn't order." She said, "Don't worry about it." So I was like, give me a hot seat orange with no ice. My son don't like ice in his drinks because he said they get watered down. So he don't like drinks. He don't like, you know, ice in it. So she gave me the drinks, right? And that reminds you, people, she didn't give everybody drinks. It's about 5, 6 of us in there. Everybody got drinks. One dude said, for all this way, y'all need to be giving us our food for free. And by this time, I'm like, I don't want to jump in the car, go all the way back on the other side, because I would have to go all the way in of Port Hills, about another 15, 20 minutes away, waiting in line to go get what I want. So I stayed there. So I'm just looking at these people, like I'm just looking at people would stop going to drive through, jumping out, getting watermelons, getting watermelons, getting watermelons. When I left, the man was still, I think he had like maybe 20 watermelons left. I'm gonna say I might be lying about how many, but I know he still had a lot left. And when I finally got my food, they got to talking trash to everybody. When I say they got to talking trash, one man left. It was an older gentleman came in. He said, y'all told us to come through drive-through and y'all got a sign that saying y'all closed. Why ain't nobody here taking, oh, let me mind, he was a real older man. And they never took his order, but eventually the manager came on and took his order. So he took his order. So he said, sweetie, I'm not busting in front of you. I'm just going to lean over here. He said, because I left my cane in the car and I need to give me a little bit of help. So he bent over like this. So they brought me my food, and the two guys was in front of me. They said, how you going to bring her food? We was here before her. Like that. How you going to bring her food? So everybody in there fussing. I said, sir, it's not a problem. You can have my food. I'll just wait for the baby support because I don't want to argue with nobody. Like that, right? So this is the other dude on the other side. I think this girl, like she is about 22, 23. He like he's about 24, 25. And he was trying to talk to the girl. He told the girl, shit, his exact word, shit, if you don't have no job, ain't no need me talking to you. I need you to have at least 2 jobs so you can pull your own weight because I ain't giving you no money. Let me remind you, he trying to pick the girl up and he telling the girl she got to have 2 jobs because he's not supporting her. She got to pull her own weight. I'm like, damn, you ain't going to never get her phone number like that. Telling her off the top she got to have 2 jobs, which you're not going to do. But I'm ear hustling, y'all. I'm ear hustling the whole time. I'm ear hustling. I'm ear hustling the whole time. And I'm just looking back like, wow. And I said, I'm looking at him like, he young, he don't know. You don't tell no female that you going to get. The girl just looking at her and she was like, well, I have a boyfriend. I wasn't planning on giving you number. He said, bitch, this ain't no. He was like, bitch, I really didn't want you. I said, oh God, here we go. I said, thank you. I just want sweet and sour sauce. I didn't ask for barbecue. The girl would say, you said barbecue on the bag, ma'am. The lady kept telling me barbecue. My son don't eat barbecue. He not from y'all. I say eat barbecue from Wendy's. From y'all, he wants sweet and sour. He wants sweet and sour. Can I get sweet and sour? Oh, we don't have sweet and sour. I said, ma'am, what is that? That's not sweet and sour. I said, ma'am, that is sweet and sour. Why the girl did not want to give me the sweet and sour? So I asked the manager. The manager gonna say, oh, we don't have sweet and sour. Why some other girls came from around the back and gave me the sweet and sour sauce? I said, why would they say ain't no sweet and sour sauce? Because the girl put barbecue. And I kept telling the girl I didn't want barbecue. And y'all put barbecue. My son don't eat barbecue. He eat barbecue from Wendy's. I don't know why in his mind he only can eat barbecue sauce from Wendy's and he only can eat sweet and sour from there. I do not know. Don't ask me why. He said they don't taste the same. That's on him. So I finally went and got in my car and everything. And I'm on my way home. I made it in the house. I'm cool with that. I'm cool. Got the barbecue sauce. I'm like, all right, it's good. It's good. But when I say it was just like, I don't know. The girl, he wanted the girl number. Once the girl said what she said, she was a bitch. And I was like, wow. And I said, young men nowadays, when you don't talk to them, they want to call you names. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. So y'all know how I went home and used this scenario to my son. I gotta drink some coffee before I get home. Mm, 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 mm. I put the top back on. I want to keep it warm. So I said, Ty, if you're trying to talk to a girl, you and then you tell, I said, well, first of all, what would you tell a girl when you're trying to talk to her? How do you book a girl? So my son was telling me, and I started laughing. I said, Ty, that don't work. He said, yes, it do work. Man, when I told him that don't work, he said, Mom, it might don't work on you, but it work on the girls I be trying to pick up. I be like, y'all. He was like, I'm trying to remember exact word what he said. He said, I said, you see, he said, okay, what did he say? He gave me the whole scenario, y'all. I'm trying to remember the whole scenario. He said a cookout. He's at his friend cookout. The girl over there getting the hot dog. He said, I'm gonna walk over there and say, you look pretty good. What he say? You look something about her. You look pretty good in your hair. Or something like that he was saying, and that this and that. I can't remember. But the pickup line, he had me Scott, the pickup line he used, he wouldn't have got me. He wouldn't have got me. I told him he wouldn't have got me. He wouldn't have got my number. So I said, after you said that and she denied you your number, what you gonna say? He gonna say, okay, cool. He said, you have a nice one, but I still like what I see. And now, he said he'll walk away. I said, good. I said, because the boy was in the store, he got to calling the girl all types of big ICTHs because she didn't want his number. Said she had a boyfriend or something, and I think he had an attitude. And after that, he was just kirking out like that. He said, no. He said, that's the worst you got to do. He said, do he know women come a dime a dozen? I said, yes, he do not know that. He said, man, you can get a girl anytime. I said, oh my God. But yeah, I didn't like how he curried the girl. And the girl just looking the fuck. He told she had two jobs to be with me. I'm not supporting you. I ain't giving you this and that. You ain't even going the first date with me yet, Come on now. But anyway, that's enough said. How everybody doing on this Sunday morning? Clap, 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 clap. How y'all doing? I have a day, because guess what? The Commanders play today. Commanders play. Game start at 1. I'm gonna watch. I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna put the first. I'm gonna watch some here. Second quarter, maybe second quarter or halftime. I might be gone. Fly my butt home. Turn my TV on. Go in my kitchen and start cooking my Sunday dinner. Oh, start cooking my Sunday dinner. Hook my computer up and start on the rest of my homework. And that's what I'm gonna do. And while I'm doing that, the food gonna be cooking. I ain't doing but making some. Hey, Star. I ain't doing but making. I'm making. What I said I make. But barbecue wings. I'm just making barbecue wings. I'm not doing nothing fancy. I'm making barbecue wings and my son I think he said one for barbecue wings. Like I'm making the little party wings, and I'm just air frying them. That's it. Season them, air frying. And when I went over my sister's house, guess what, y'all? I got my seasoning. So I'm gonna put her seasoning on it. And I might have to do it like 2 times in the air fryer because my air fryer is really little. But I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna put them in the air fryer and cook like 10 at a time. And that's it. I'm gonna eat a salad with mine because I have a taste for a salad. So I might make a little salad with it. And that's it. That's what I'm gonna do. Um, y'all have a video coming up tomorrow. Me and my brother out yesterday. It was fun. It was really fun. It was really fun. I enjoy his company. Even though he was talking crap, I enjoyed his company, y'all. He talked crap. He went over to Tiny house. He got relaxed and he got on the balcony. Baby, when he got on the balcony, he was holding on like, I'm sorry, I had my clock set for a certain time. He gonna hold on to the door like this, smoking a cigarette, sitting down, saying the building might collapse and he can hold on to get back inside. Man, I said, Tanya apartment got everybody. Out for a minute, y'all. Tanya apartment got everybody to the point that they don't like her balcony. Hey, Snoopy Godchild. Hi. When I say my brother had me and Tanya cracking up laughing because guess what? He was holding on. But he didn't stop smoking that cigarette. Every time he wanted to go smoke a cigarette, he went out that door. He went out that door to smoke that cigarette. I'm like, okay, okay. Thank you. He said, Jesse said he see I'm a happy woman. Hopefully I am. Hopefully I am. Hopefully I am. But it was hilarious. It was really funny. It was really funny. I didn't think my brother would be scared because he usually like everything. He's that person who can do a lot of stuff, even though he had mental illness. It's nothing you can't say he can't do, really do far as activities. Tutu can skate. Tutu he used to be on the hey, thank you for life. Good morning. He used to be what is it? At school, he used to do relay. He was on the track. He was on track. Tutu used to do track. My brother used to do track. He did track all the way up to 6th grade. He did track. My brother used to do track. He can run really well. Yeah, he can run really well. It's a lot he can do. So I'm looking forward to actually y'all. I'm actually enjoying taking care of my brother more than I thought I would. Actually enjoy it more than I thought I would. Like, I'm gonna have my days. I'm gonna get a little stressed. I'm gonna have my days. I get a little frustrated, but I know how to breathe it in, take it in, and go. But I'm really enjoying spending time here. Like I spent time with him before, but it wasn't like a long period of time. It was like an hour or two. But I with him for 6 hours and something. Like yesterday, we was together more than 6 hours. I think we was together for like 8, 9 hours yesterday. 8, 9 hours yesterday, Murphy. I think about 8 or 9 hours. We was together yesterday, and I said, "Morning, Ted. Did you have your coffee right here? Coffee right here. I gotta get some stuff over here to have coffee. Hey, Miss Kelly, Mrs. Kelly, I gotta get it over here to have coffee. I am really enjoying his company. Like we was together for a long time yesterday, and I had a real good time. Even though he got to talk about slapping me out and all this crazy stuff, I was like, "Who you slapping out?" He said, "Girl, I ain't said that. I hear you over there talking about you gonna slap me out if I don't turn the music with you, what you want to hear and all that." So I said, "Boy, I hear everything you saying, but he just saying that." He just saying that I ain't paying him no attention. He would never. I don't think he would ever do that. It's the point out. He just be talking all over the place. But I enjoyed. I'm not even gonna say lie. I really having a good time with him. I really am. Hello, Miss Johnny. I would like to say thank you for everything you do. Thank you. I don't want to say your name. Is it Marvell? Am I saying it? If I'm saying it wrong, Marvell? I might be saying it wrong. I'm sorry. Hey, Daniels. Thank you so much. That is good to know. People tell me, thank you so much. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it. And I'm just like, I can't wait to do other things with him. And thank everybody for watching my video yesterday and giving me, about my kitchen. Because I have a long way to go, y'all. I really do. I gotta do the oven. I gotta do the top of the oven, and I gotta do the refrigerator. I'm really waiting for the rest of the stuff to come for the refrigerator because I ordered stuff for the refrigerator, and I'm waiting for them to bring me the blinds. They ordered the blinds when I told them on that Thursday or Friday. That day I cleaned it. I don't remember exactly what day, but I had ordered everything. So definitely going back in the kitchen and finish up in there. The oven need to be cleaned. The oven not dirty, but it's dirty to the point I do need to clean it. I didn't have the money to get the stuff that I need, but I have the money now, so I'm going to go get that. Not today. I'm not getting it today. I'm not even going to lie. Say, hey, I'm going to Family Dollar or Walmart or anything to get anything to clean the oven. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. I'm not doing that because I'm got to concentrate on my homework. I'm getting him together today. Tomorrow, I got things to do. Tomorrow I don't have really a lot to do. I'm trying to do his room, but do his room in a sneaky way and throw things away without him recognizing that I'm throwing things away. I have to move like that in his room. I really have to move like that in his room. Hey, Peace. Hey, Stephanie. I really have to move like that in his room because It's certain things he don't want to throw away in his room, and it's certain things I know for a fact need to go throw away. So I have to move quietly in his room to move things away. Like I can't just go in there like I did the kitchen and take stuff out. With his room have to be it have to be a small, it have to be a progress, but a light progress, a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. Because I told him, I said, hey, I'm going to get you a dresser like Tony got, and I showed him the dresser. Guess what? He said he don't want that, so I'm gonna get him a regular dresser. I'm gonna get him a regular dresser, and I told him the chair that you got in the room, I'm gonna take out. I told him I'm gonna redo his room, but when I redo his room, I can't go in there and do everything at one time. I just gotta do a day at a time or 2-3 days at a time. I gotta just move it really slowly, because if you do anything big and go in and take him off, he gonna react, and his reaction not gonna be good, because to him he's saving it for his father, or he's saving it for somebody to come and get it, or it's his, he's taking to his other house to him. And I know he don't have another house, but that's what he thinks, so I have to let him think that. So I gotta move. His room gonna get done, but it's gonna get done slowly. So I'm focusing on that. My cousin actually gave me a rug cleaner. I'm gonna pick it up next Sunday. I'm not picking it up this Sunday. I'm picking it up next Sunday. And the reason I say next Sunday, because next Sunday, me and her going to church, and we're going out to eat. We're going to church, and she's taking me out to eat for my birthday. So, cause my birthday is Friday, so she's taking me out to eat on that day. So that's how I'm going. I, oh, she said you said the way that we all feel. I love that. Thank y'all. I love my teacher squad. Booyah. Anyway, so that's how we gonna do. That's how I'm gonna do a bit at a time. I gotta get the oven cleaner, and I need some degreaser. Them shelves that I got in there, I wiped them off, but I don't know if this, like, it didn't feel greasy, but I'm thinking maybe it's greasy and it's rusted. So I was like, I don't know if you can get rust off of stuff, and I need to know if I can get the rust off. Like the rust need to come off. Like the rough need to come off. Oh, y'all, he got me making him, I'm making pancakes, bacon, and I'm giving him watermelon. He not going to get no eggs. I know he going to be in his feelings because he ain't going to have no eggs. This boy eat eggs every day. Can't have eggs every day. Can't have eggs every day. But I'm thinking about cooking him 2 meats so I can have, because he love ribs. And, hey, Brandon, he love ribs, but I don't want him to go in there. Thank you. I don't want him to go in and eat all the ribs because he's a rib person, and I only bought 1 slab of rib. So, and I'm only going to do dinner for 2 days because he can have some today and some for tomorrow and some for Tuesday. So, tomorrow I'm going to fix some lunch. Tomorrow I might fix him a cold cut sandwich or something. And if I fix him a cold cut, he have to have lettuce and tomatoes, all that. He won't eat a sandwich without lettuce and tomatoes because he said that's not a sandwich with just cheese and meat. Which is fine. I have no problem doing this, so I'm gonna do that for him. But yeah, TC Squad. Whew. Go make your coffee, please. I made my coffee already. Look at Brandon. Brandon's birthday was September the 1st. He had a good time. Y'all, when I say it's raining, I still ain't gonna get out my car because it's raining. Like, it's raining. And when I left out, y'all, guess what? I got this on, right? I got Crocs on. And I do not want to slide nowhere. I don't want to do none of that. So I got Crocs on, and I didn't know it was raining. But I live on the 3rd floor. Yes, I had a blast. LOL, now is your turn. Yes. I didn't want to go all the way, but I live on the 3rd floor, y'all. And when like living on steps, and it ain't like 4 or 5 steps, it's like 18. And I could not walk back up them steps. I looked at that, and I looked, Ted walked to that car with these slides on. I said, pray I don't slide, and that's it. I hope this, look, I bought a knife out the house, y'all. He right, said, girl, you sure? I bought a knife. I'm like, y'all can have this. I have more knives. I said, y'all can have this. When I say it's a lot of stuff I have to buy, and I just don't have the money right now, but when I get the funds, I'm going to buy it. He has money, but I don't want to take it from his money because his money is like, it's not enough. It's enough to pay his rent and buy food. And then y'all know if you had some people with mental illness, they eat all day long. And sometimes he has a habit of eating stuff all day long. So that's why I told him we're gonna go to grocery store like every 2 weeks or every week or something like that, because I don't want him to eat everything. But I did notice he have not ate no cereal. He's saying he eat cereal. He haven't ate no cereal yet. So I've been using the milk for different, from mashed potatoes, this and this and that. No, I use canned milk. I don't know what I use milk for. He wants some grits. I ain't get him no grits. I don't know what I use. Maybe I didn't use milk. I don't know. But I don't want the milk to go bad. So I might tell him, now I ain't gonna tell him eat no cereal. He probably look at me like I'm crazy. I'm gonna tell him eat cereal tomorrow. I'm gonna tell him to eat cereal tomorrow. What? I'm definitely gonna tell him eat cereal tomorrow because I'm not cooking tomorrow. Tomorrow, and the only reason why I say that tomorrow, Monday, when I come in, I gotta do a little bit more homework because it's almost time for homework to be due on Wednesday for 2 of my classes. So I want to do a little bit more of that homework. I'm gonna do some today, but I'm trying to get homework in between. And the fact I've been so busy here, I was making my computer. I didn't have time to do homework. I didn't have time to do homework until I got back home. And when I got back home, I took a shower. I might fall asleep and I wake up. It's the morning time. Or I might wake up, go to class, or go home, go to class, and go to school. Yeah. I got to try to figure out a better schedule for me to take care of him and be able to do homework. But I don't think that time going to really happen until I get everything in the house situated the way it needs to be. And when I say situated, to the point that I can go in the kitchen, I don't have to do no major cleaning to the whole kitchen. I can go in there, mop the floor, sweep the floor, wipe the stove off, and that's it, and do dishes. I don't have to go in there deep clean nothing. So until it gets to that point, and then my brother room, I don't have to go in there deep clean nothing in the bathroom. Now, my uncle cleaned the bathroom up, but I want to change the bathroom around. I told him that my brother need new cabinets because the cabinet, I've been there for a long time. I've been here almost 10 years. Wait, my mother, God, I got to remember this, not my mother's place. My brother been here almost 8, 9 years. So I say 10. I told about 8 years. But you know how the cabinets need to be redone in the bathroom, the cabinets and all that? The lady said we could come in and change it. I want them to get rid of the whole thing. If they don't come in and do the whole thing, I'm going to do a tutorial. I'm going to put some stuff on the cabinets and do the cabinets myself. Wipe them off, put them down on and do it myself because the cabinets are so wore out. And I'm like, it need to be done. And it's kind of my fault. I should have been paying more attention, but my mom passed. I haven't really been in here, but I've been in here. You don't really pay attention. You try not to pay too much attention to what's around you when you're going somewhere because you're trying to focus on what you got to do and get out. I'm not even going to lie about that. Trying to focus on what you got to do. But the fact I got to be there every day for 6 hours a day and sometimes longer, I gotta really pay attention. And now that I'm paying attention, I'm going to do what I got to do. And it's going to be a minute before I can really... I give myself a month and the whole house should be together. I give myself a month and the whole house should be together like I want. The front room, I'm taking them curtains down. I'm going to take them to the dry cleaners. Them curtains got to take to the dry cleaners. Definitely got to take them to the dry cleaners. And I'm doing the carpet downstairs. I was going to throw the carpet away. Since my cousin gave me that carpet cleaner, I'm going to do the carpet. Do the carpet and go in and clean everything on the shelves and take them down, put it back, and take down what's old and put it back and make it look fresh. I'm gonna make it look fresh. So yeah, it's a lot. I give it a month. I should give myself a month to get everything done because I want to move slowly. I don't want to rush. It's a long piece. I got a long way to go with that kitchen. I honestly do. I have a long way to go. But I'm just going to take my time. I don't want to rush and do it because I don't want to get stressed and I don't want to get overwhelmed. And I have a tendency, y'all know I'm known for getting overwhelmed real quick. And I don't want to get overwhelmed. I just want to take my time and do what I got to do in there and make it look as good as possible. No, I would never make it look how my mother would have it, but I'm going to make it look daggone close, okay? I'm going to make it look daggone close. So, yeah. And as far as the kitchen, my brother won't let me throw no frying pans or nothing away. So until I get him a brand new set. So once I get him a brand new set, all them frying pans up there going in the trash. Like, because they old and Y'all, did I tell you I cooked in one of the frying pans? The whole stove went up in flames. The bottom of the frying pan had flames coming up to the top. And I told him, this is so decayed. And I tried to throw it in the trash. He wouldn't let me throw it in the trash. I said, I'm not ever using it again. Yeah, I'm definitely taking it room by room. And I was trying to tell him, I say it's so much grease, so it's gonna do that. And he was like, you're not throwing my pans away till you give me some more. So I said, definitely get him brand new pans. Brand new pans. Like my sister gave me a frying pan yesterday when I was over there. She was like, it ain't the best frying pan. Here, one. It don't stick that. I said, thank you. And I showed him the frying pan. Do you know he didn't want me to take the frying pan home? Where you taking that to? I said, to your house. He said, no, you're not. I said, it's better than the ones that you have. And I really don't want to cook in there because smoke start coming up and the steam, and I can't get that black. I scrubbed some of that black stuff came out, but it ain't. It's grease. And it's like, you want fried chicken, you want this, you want that. I can't cook it in the pans. I can't make chicken in the pans. I can't do it. I made that chicken. When I say that chicken was halfway burnt, that chicken was burnt to me. I like a clean heart. I buy too much. I buy too much. Man, when I say I'm going, it's gonna be okay. I think it's gonna be okay. I honestly think it's gonna be okay. I do. I'm not sure. Brandon, what are you doing up this early in the morning? I know it's 5 something where you live at. It's 5:11 in the morning where you at, Brandon. Brandon is 5:11 in the morning. Okay. Because it's 8 o'clock here and we 3 hours apart. Boy, thank y'all. Anybody who's 3, 4 hours, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, I appreciate y'all. I have to do this because I gotta give him his medicine. I think this like a week, something like that. I'm gonna read the bottle again. But I think I gotta do this new medicine in the morning for a week because they want to see how I. And it seems like he's calmer since I've been on this. The what, second or third? This is the third day. He's a little calmer. Like, it's making him calmer. I like that. Yeah. He's a little calmer. He's a little calmer. Oh, you woke up, couldn't go back to see me. You see my life. Okay, understandable. Understandable. I definitely want to drink all my coffee before I go in there, y'all. I definitely want to do that. I just don't want rushing in. And then everybody's still asleep. Everybody's still asleep. Everybody's still asleep. And is that my Andrew? Andrew. Andrew. Oh, okay. Hi. Andre. Am I saying Andre? Andrew? Andrew? Am I saying it right? Andrew? I'm not saying it right. Am I saying it right? I don't like to say people. When I can pronounce your first name, I might say the last name because I don't want to say nobody's name wrong and I don't want to miss nobody out. But I don't know if I'm saying it right. Andrea? Okay. Okay. I just want to make sure I don't want to say your name wrong. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm that type of person. I sit there and read your name, and after I announce it, man, I forgot all about it. I don't even know say it no more. I'm from New York. Ooh. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm doing. When I went over my sister's house yesterday, my nephew's in there, right? And tiny kids. I love my nephews. I tell you, I love all my nephews. But it's always you have favorite nephews, and you shouldn't have no favorite nephews. Tony got 6 boys, and all three of them are my favorite. I love all of them, but these 3 are my favorite. Jackson, Joshua, and Fufu. They are my favorite. I love Andrew. I love Michael. I love Brandon, but these are my favorites because. You know, you tell them to do, all my nephews, when I tell them to do something, they do it. They know I don't play. Let's get that together. If I tell you get up and do something, they get up and do it. They don't play. They know I have 0 tolerance for sitting around. I treat them just like I do my son. When I tell you get up and do something, get up and do it. And when I tell them get up and do something, they do it. They don't play with mama. They don't play with auntie. They might play with her. They might pause on their mother. But they're not going to do that to me. And she asked me the other day, well, how can they get up and do this when you... I say, because they know I don't play. They know when you say you're not serious. They know when I say they know I mean it. I'm not playing with them. I have 0 tolerance for when I want you to do something, especially when it's something that you did and you need to refix it. But let me get back to that. Yesterday, my nephew was in there, me and Tiny there talking about her birthday. Josh went in there talking. He was like, yeah, auntie. And then he was like, what you doing for your birthday? I said, I'm supposed to be going to New York. I don't have no money, this. We told. Then I said, I just started working. I don't have no leave to take off. And it's too, and I said, and if I go, I'll be gone for a long time. And I don't want to lose out on no pay because I just started working. And I need all my funds because when I move, I want brand new furniture. Tony was telling me how to put my furniture on offer up, put my dining room set on offer up on Facebook. She was like, just take it with you. And when you go, you put it up there to sell it. And I said, oh, yeah, that do make sense. I said, because I want a new couch set and I want a new dining room set. I bought it because I like sitting high up, but I really don't like sitting high up no more because I'm short. And my legs get the thing. And sometimes my legs get tired of putting them on that little rail right there. So I was like, I'm putting it on offer up. I think I paid like almost $3,000 for my couch set. I said, I don't want, but I said my couch set, they give me $500. They can have the whole couch set. I'm gonna clean it for them and everything. I said my washing machine and dry because where I'm going, my place that I'm going to, y'all, I picked the place that I want. A washing machine and dry coming in. I said my washing machine and dry, I paid $150 a piece. They can have both of them for $75. That's how I'm going. You can have washing machine and dry for $75. And that's $75 a piece. $75. I just want to get rid of it. I said my dinette set. I said I don't want but $100 for it. I'm just getting rid of everything. I said I'd rather just go ahead and put it on it and because I was gonna give it to Salvation Army. She said, see if you can sell it first and it'd be cool. So I'm like, okay, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to try to see how that work out. But she said, do it like she said, take it with you until you get your money to give it you want. I said, okay, I'm fine with it. But I like how I'm going to do that. But I said, I was going to give it to Starvey John. But I said, they never even came and got the clothes I told them I was getting rid of. I still got them box of clothes that I said that I wanted to get rid of. Still in my house. I said, so they never even came and got the clothes. Every time they said it's coming to get it, they never came and got it. And they wanted me to bring it to them. But at the time, I didn't have a car. So I was like, I couldn't bring it to you. So that's how that went. I still literally have them clothes there. So it's like, girl, But anyway, enough said. So that's what I'm going to do with all that. But y'all going to see the video that I put out. I really like. I like it. It ain't what I really wanted. Let me say that. It's not what I really wanted because I wanted the house. But I can get either one. I just got to get everything together to get. Ooh. Oh, it's making noise, y'all. Y'all heard that? Someone said, oh, that was my stomach. That was my stomach. OMG. Oh, scare me. My stomach made noise, but did I eat that last night? Last night, I made me 2 pancakes. I ate pancakes for dinner last night. I made me 2 little pancakes. My son said, yep, I want a pancake. I made me 2 pancakes. 2 little tiny pancakes on top of that. It wasn't no big one, but 2 little pancakes. Yeah, that's what I made. But, what was I saying? Yeah. It's not what I want, but I'm gonna go ahead and go for it. I'm just gonna go ahead and go for it because I'm just ready to go. I'm ready to go because this is like, yesterday when I came home, they were out there fighting. And it wasn't like in my apartment. It was like further down the hill. But it was just the point. It was just so much. It's always something going on. And I know you're going to get stuff going on all the time. But sometimes I just want to come home. Don't have to worry. Peace. Let me go in my apartment without no problem. Let me go out of my apartment when I no kids in the way. And I got to say, excuse me. And they throwing trash everywhere. And I'm like, it's only one kid in my building. And he's older now. When I first moved there, he was younger. Now he's about 12, 13. He can come on his own. And when his friends come from down the bottom of the hill, come up there, they put all types of trash and everything everywhere. So it's just like, hey, Penny, it's just like, I just can't do, it's too much. See, yeah, he made pancakes and I know they were on point. So yeah, it's just like I just want a baby to do that. But I actually made a video of it. I'm not really big on breakfast food. I'm really not big on breakfast food. Not really at all. Oh, and this is what I'm gonna make my brother that he haven't had in a long time, and I'm gonna surprise him. And he used to love when my mother make it, and he haven't asked for it. I'm going to make it Wednesday. I'm making him liver and rice. He haven't had liver and rice in a long time. My mother used to make liver and rice for him for a long time. My mother used to tell him it was steak, but when he got older, he realized what it was and he loved it. And I'm gonna fix that because he haven't had that in a while. And I'm trying to do different things because for some reason he's on these little these chicken balls, but he had stuff that he knew how to cook, like chicken balls and General Tso chicken and sweet and sour stuff that he know how to cook. He did that. Macaroni salad. You know what? He said he don't eat macaroni salad, but he would eat tuna salad. He would eat not tuna salad. He'll eat potato salad. But you know what? I would try macaroni salad because I made it for me before. And you know what? I'm gonna ask him, do he eat it? Now, this is one thing about my brother. It's people with mental illness. Let me say that because sometimes I can cook something for him and it be something that he eat and he'll taste it and say something wrong with it, and he'll spit it out and he won't eat it. And I think it's a mind thing. Like I told you, I cooked the other day for him and he said I did something wrong with the food, but I didn't do nothing because Andrew said it was good and my uncle said it was good, and it was just a mind thing. So with him, you have to do things slowly. I can't rush into do certain things like macaroni salad, and that would be something good to make. He don't have noodles. I have a lot of noodles in the house, and he don't have the, you know what? And that's what I'm gonna make. I have about 12 cans of tuna fish. I'm not even gonna lie. And I have a rack of macaroni salad, rack of noodles. I'm gonna bring that over here tomorrow, and I'm definitely gonna make that for him and see how he like it with some fried chicken. I'm gonna change it up today, cause tomorrow, what I make today, he'll eat for 2 days, today and tomorrow. Tuesday, he'll have that, and I'll make that Tuesday when I get there. Tuesday, he'll eat that Tuesday when I gotta get him some crackers. Turkey sausage yesterday, cut them and froze them. You know what? My brother don't have no teeth. God forbid, he don't have no teeth. But for some reason, he won't eat turkey. He'll eat bacon. He'll crunch down on some bacon. He says he can't chew the turkey, but he can chew the bacon. Make it make sense? I don't know. He said he can't chew the turkey bacon. And I love turkey bacon. He said he can't chew the turkey bacon, but he can chew the other bacon. So make it make sense? I don't know. Y'all. I gotta get up out here. It going to 8:30 because I gotta start I gotta go ahead and pre-prep this food and do what it do. And I can hear him now waking up, and I want to wash at least 2 loads of clothes. I want to get his clothes together because he said they clean, I say they dirty. He said they clean, I say they dirty. Okay, we going through that type of phase because his clean ain't my clean. So I'm gonna redo that today. But I want to drink all my coffee before I go in there. And I needed to start raining this a little bit so I can go ahead out here. Okay, just a little bit. I don't want to rain. Just stop raining just a little bit because I don't want to get too wet. And then I got flip-flops on. I got some Crocs on. Girl, I ain't trying to slide. I ain't trying to slide at all. That sounds good, though. And to see and when I made that food the other day, he didn't wind up eating it all. So I still got to get him to the point that he don't. Thank you so much. I'm glad y'all did like the videos. I got to get better at the videos because I did the video of me and him at the apartment that I went to go. I ain't even tell y'all. I did a video of the apartments I went to yesterday. So it's been 2. Okay. I'm all over the place. Y'all know how y'all girl go. I never know what I'm going to talk about. So I did a video of me and him going through the city. Y'all got that. The video's like 9 minutes. Me and him riding through the city. He talking to me. We go to the apartment complex. I show y'all. We get to the other apartment complex. These people going to tell me, are you sure this is the place you supposed to? I said, ma'am, hey, I showed the thing. She said, yeah, that's us. We don't have no apartment available until next month. But you can do an application fee. I said, man, why would I do an application fee and I can't see what I want? I would never apply for something I can't see. Like that. She said, and I said, it was on the 3rd floor. She said, we don't have none on the 3rd floor. We got something on the 8th floor. I said, I would have never came over here for the 8th floor because I don't do 8th floor. I said, the 3rd floor is too high for me. I told her just like I said, I'm not an elevated person. I said, I'm not really that person. They got elevators there, so I'm not an elevated person. And I really don't want to go no higher than the second floor like that. But the fact you had 3 floors, it was okay. I said, that's okay. I can do third, But she said, I don't know why. And I had to go in there and show her, oh, that was a mistake. But that lady still try to convince me to do an application. I ain't see a place. I said, man, you have a great day. Then I said, oh, okay. And when I was leaving, I said, where's your restroom? She said, oh, it's around the corner down there. Show me the restroom. Y'all, I went in that restroom, ran outside. I would not be, I don't sit on the toilet stool anyway. I put the tissue around it. But the fact she sent me around it, when I said that was the most disgusting bathroom ever, you're going to tell a person to go to a bathroom who's about to rent something there and the place looked disgusting. I didn't even use the bathroom. I turned around, look. First of all, she took me to the man bathroom. I said, why are we going to the man bathroom? Because the woman bathroom out of order. I just like, what? She said, but she said, that's why we got slaves, man and women up here. And I'm like, okay. I turned around, left right out, looked at that bathroom, turned around. I said in the sink, I just looked around. In the sink, somebody was smoking cigarettes, had ashes in there. Somebody was in there smoking weed because I smell a little bit of weed. Yeah, I used to smoke weed back in the day. I don't smoke in there, but I smoke weed. I know what weed smell like. When I said that bathroom, why would you have someone who's about to rent something from you take them to that bathroom? Why would you take me to that bathroom? I ain't applying for nothing. I told Tutu, I'm not applying for no. Tutu laughing. Because I told him what was going on. Man, you could have just whipped it all up to do. You could do that because you'll do. I'm not doing that. And the whole time I was like, I go to bed, I couldn't wait to get to my sister's house. And she wasn't that far. So time I got there and got it on my mind, I didn't have to go. As soon as I went in there, I went. That tells you how to, thank you. That's exactly what I said. That tells you how the maintenance is there and how they run. But remind you, I lived there in 2010. I lived there in 2010. Never had a problem. That's why I went back there. I lived there in 2010. And when I say it was good, and that was a long time ago, and I was like, no, baby, I ain't doing nothing. No, I ain't doing that. When I said that bathroom was disgusting, that bathroom was disgusting. That don't make no sense. They full of, that don't make no sense. I'm like, I can't do it. I'd rather use the bathroom on myself and go in there and use it in there. And I wasn't going to use it on myself, but I'm just saying, saying an example. That was not cool. Why would you even have somebody try to even go to the bathroom? I don't know. Yeah, not happening. Never again. Coffee still warm, y'all. I got like a little, it's about right here. I made this at home. It's good coffee, y'all. I went and got my cream. Look, y'all, when I come around here, I still put my club on my car, right? My brother going to tell me, ain't nobody stealing your car. I said, my car is runnable. I said, the engine light might be on, but it run. They might steal my car, and I'm still putting my club on it. He be laughing at me because I put my club on. I said, look, the back door don't lock. The back, one of these doors don't lock. And I said, they could easily get in here and take my car. I said, only thing I do is put a little thing up here. It's an old car. They could put things in here and take my car. And I said, I don't have time for my baby disappearing like that. He be laughing at me because I sure enough, every time I go somewhere, guess what? I sure enough put it on. I put my club on my car. And I'm going to continue to put my club on my car. Like, what? It's my car. He laughed at me. Went to Tanya house, put my club on. I sure did. Put my club on my car. I ain't playing with you. I got wheel locks. I got club on my car. They took my tires. I'll never forget that. I would never forget they took my tires. Never. They had changing company. They had a cheaper one. Nothing is cheap. Nothing is cheap. Yep, nothing is cheap. It's good. But look, for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, that was running almost $2,000. And I'm like, y'all people tripping. They tripping. I don't have no mirror. I don't get a mirror. I'm gonna get a mirror. Hey, Tiffany. Oh, yeah, I got to get up off this live. Thank y'all for supporting my videos. Thank y'all for listening to me. Thank y'all for being on this journey with me while I'm in school, taking care of my brother, looking for a house. Dang, y'all doing it up for your girl. Y'all doing it up. Y'all showing much love. I love it. I love it. Hey, Brady, I love the fact y'all showing love for me. I love it. I appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah. And y'all, guess what? It look like I might get to 10,000. Like I'm at 9,502 subscribers. Like I've been at 9,400 or 480 now for the longest. I'm at 9,502 subscribers. I am so psyched. Like I've been here for about 3 years at the same number, about 3 years at the same number. And I'm finally moving. Yeah, I feel so blessed. I'm like, oh. She said, you look just like my aunt. Thank you. And yeah, I just feel like, yeah. I was looking at it this morning. I was like, oh my God. Y'all know I get excited about anything, everything. But I'm like, yes, it's moving. Because I used to tell my sister, Tanya, Sofa T. She told me her name, Sofa T. Y'all know she have a blog channel. And she put her blog channel up. And I was like, she at 16. I was like, you just ain't even been on here for 2 years. She just like moved up. I said, you know what? She said, it's what I put on you. It's what you put on your page, all of this, all of that. And I'd be like, Dad, I'll be glad when I get to 10,000 if I can celebrate. I want to celebrate to get to 10,000. That's what I'm talking about. He said, to the top. Yeah. So, like, I'm really excited. I was excited when I seen it this morning, y'all. I didn't see it too this morning. I really was excited. And on my video, I never in 24, I ain't even been 24 hours, got more than 15 on my video. I'm at 2,500 on that video. I have never got that many in 24 hours. Now, I had got that many in a week or two for one video, but never in 24. Yeah, that's my purse. Never in 24 hours. So y'all know your girl is psyched. So I'm like, yes. I'm just like super psyched. I love every minute. I'm enjoying this. I really am. So y'all, I got to get up off this live. I got to go in here and start this food because guess what? I say Redskins, they say Commandos. We come on at 1 o'clock. I want to watch the game because guess what? I love football. And my brother not really a football person, but he told me if I got the right stuff here, I can watch the game with him. He mean the right goodies. So let's go. Let's like, share, subscribe. Today is Sunday. I'm out of here. See y'all later. Bye, TT Squad.